Guys, how you doing? Welcome to JP's On Demand Virtual Workouts. Tonight's workout is Super 7, 7 exercises, 7 rounds, 30 seconds on each exercise and just 10 seconds to get to the next. No equipment required, just you and your own weight. Let's get warmed up. So toes pointing forward, 3 points of contact, so you want the weight through the heel and the balls of the feet and then grip the floor. Soft knees, thighs engaged, glutes engaged, 360 degrees of tension at your abdominals. Rotate the arms, reach up through, take an inhale and then turn those palms, 15 reps. Reach as far as you can. Now I want you to, when you are reaching, I want you to keep your glutes nice and tight, keep your bums tight, keep the thighs tight. Okay, keep your left foot on the floor, 3 points of contact, thigh, glute engaged. Let's step forward and back. And then if you can, integrate the arms with the legs. So this is a hip and thigh activation drill. Also getting the brain and the body working together. Very good for your coordination. Make sure the weight's through the midpoint of the foot. So between the heel and the balls of the feet. Okay, change feet and I'll just show you from the side. So root your foot, thigh, glute engaged. Five more to go. Okay, feet just outside the hips, thighs, glutes, and then abdominals engaged again. Arms up, rotate from the hips, let the feet and let the shoulders follow. So we're going to do 40 reps here. We're at 20. Notice when I'm rotating from the hip, my feet are following. I'm actually pushing off my calves here as well. And while I'm doing that, I am extending the hip and contracting this glute. So although it looks like I'm spinning from the spine, I've actually, see that? Little to no movement from the low back. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise you're going to do is high knees. So high knee taps, so I ideally want the hands in line with the hips, and then we're going to bring the knees up. You can do it just marching on the spot, or you can actually start to do the high knees as fast as you can. Right, let's go. Let's see the time as well. So ideally, try not to be dancing about. Just make sure that try and keep the knees in line with the middle toe. Okay, next exercise, scapular push-ups. Lie on your back, arms, bring them to about 30, 45 degrees, bend at the elbows, and then drive your elbows into the floor and bring your shoulder blades across the back. When you get to that top position, once your back's tight, it's as far as you go. You don't need to push the chin out. Okay, flip round. We're going to do a mountain climber next, but we're going to aim for the elbows to go to the opposite, the knees to go to the opposite elbow. So, starting the quadruped, thighs, glutes, core engaged. So very little movement coming from the upper body, move from the hips. Make sure you're rooting your hands in as well. Keep the shoulders directly over the wrists. Flip round. We're going to do a bodyweight hip bridge. Okay, feet hip width apart, root them in, tighten up, tuck the chin, extend the hips, glutes tight, squeeze. So ideally, you want a nice vertical shin or straight shin, or maybe just the feet slightly in front. You want most of the tension through here and a little bit through here. Very good. Duck and roll. Up you come. Next exercise is your halo slam. So, stand in your preferred squat position, clasp your hands together, then come round the back of the head. Once you get to here, slam down and squat. Rotate round, glutes, thighs tight, slam. So go as low as you feel comfortable going. So it can be here if you want, this is fine. Or you can go lower. Just make sure you constantly have your 3 points of contact with the ground. Okay, next exercise is push-ups. So we'll add a little combo in here. So, full push-up, plank or jack. So what you can do, if you can't do full push-ups, is drop to the knees, come back up, plank or jack, knees, plank or jack. Okay, lie on your back, lie face down, my apologies. I'm going to do an alternating Superman swimmer. Still haven't worked out the name of this yet. So, opposite leg, back of the leg glute, upper back. Switch it, switch it. Make sure you're really squeezing the back of your legs and your glutes here. And then, move from the upper back first. So I'm letting the arm follow the upper back, okay? Up you come, back to high knees. So this is the first time in this workout, we're doing the 7 rounds. Whoa, let's go. Friday night sweat fest, here it is. Next exercise, scapular push-ups. Again, if you're just new to these exercises, you find it too challenging, you can almost just high knee march. Okay, scapular push-up next. So remember, elbows 30, 45 degrees. Whoever's most comfortable, drive your elbows into the floor. It will be a very shortened movement, don't worry about that. Focus more on how it feels between the back of your shoulders and your upper back. Aim for that contraction, and that's as far as you need to go. Flip round, mountain climber rotation. What I'm going to do as well is I'll show you an alternative, which is a little bit more demanding. So you've got the regular knees, or you can go full sit out. If you find any of these too challenging, you can always elevate the hands. Very good, very good. Okay, flip round. Hip bridge next. So, if you've got this one nailed, you can go for speed. Squeeze your glutes at the top, back of the legs. If you find it hard to feel your bum contracting, consider scooping the hips under. Make sure you're tight here as well. What I'm thinking of coming up as well, even though I'm going fast, is I'm bringing the rib cage down to meet the front of the pelvis. Flip round, halo slam. Now, with the halo, focus more on the squat. Clasp the hands. Rotate round from here, back of the legs, bum, thigh should be tight. Squat down. Okay, push-ups next. Push-up jacks. Again, focus on the quality of the push-up. Very good. Alternating Superman-y thingamabobs. We'll call it the alternating thingamabob. Okay, feet just outside the hips, hands just outside the shoulders. Make sure you're not jerking the neck back too much. You can have a slight what's called extension, but not too much. Okay, round number 3 of 7. Did I just say that? Back to the high knees. Stay in the balls of the feet for this one. Very good, okay. Scapula push-ups next. So notice where I'm adjusting my arms to. Bit of tightness through here. Again, I'm just trying to find the best position for myself. So I would say roughly 30-45 degrees. Okay. So we're going to do the mountain rotations or the full sit out. Whatever you prefer. Personally, this version, I feel the heart rate elevate a little bit more, but I quite enjoyed doing this one. Hip bridge next. Okay, tension, tucked, hip width apart, extend the hips up. Very, very good. Halo slam next. Okay, set the feet up, thighs, glutes engaged, clasp the hands, rotate around the back of the head, slam down. Again, only go as fast as you can control it for. If you're speeding it up and this is happening, slow it down. So still my squat, see that? The only thing I'm adding in is a little circular motion around the head. Again, good drill for shoulder mobility as well. Okay, next, push-ups. Push-up jacks. Make sure those shoulder blades are coming round the back of the ribs as you descend. Okay, alternating thingamabobs. You could call these hyper extensions. Actually, I think they are called that anyway. Back extensions and hip extensions. So hyper extensions we'll call them. Prone hyper extensions. Very good. Set number 4 of 7 coming up. So with the 7 sets, you really want the fatigue to be building up over the sets. So I don't want you blowing out your butts in set 1. Pace yourself. You'll notice you might get a little bit slower through the sets, don't worry. Focus on the movement quality, and then you can focus on the quantity. Very good. Scapular push-ups next. Or if you're like me, you probably get more energy as the sets go on. The joys of the mountain climbing. So here, scapular push-ups. So notice I'm trying to keep my head in the same position. When I get to here, I'm not trying to access more range of movement, because all you're really doing is this. Okay, mountain rotations or sit-outs. I'm going to do mountain rotation this time. What I'm doing here is I'm rooting my hands in as well, or palpating my hands. Also, get a good grip for the floor. Notice my breath, the control of my breath as well. Whew, holy moly. Flip round. Bodyweight bridge. Again, if you have dumbbells or bands, you can use them here as well. Halo slam. How you feeling? Feel like you could do another 3 rounds? Okay, let's go. Keep going, keep going. Again, you don't have to do the halo. You can just air squat, whatever you prefer. Okay, push-up jacks next. Okay, so back extensions next. So feet just outside the hips, hands just outside the shoulders. And what I'm also doing is I'm trying to keep the front of my pelvis on the floor when I lift the legs up. Very good. Okay, set number 5 of 7 coming up. High knees. Let's go. Come on, you got it, and you keep going, keep going. Focus on the height of the knees. If you need to go here, it's fine, but try your best to get the knees as high as you can. Just make sure when you are doing it, your knees aren't flaring out. So arguably, keep the foot, the knee, and the hip in line. Scapular push-ups. So I'm going to try out the legs straight now. Personally, I'm getting a better contraction. Let's put this weight. So pushing the thighs together here. Very good. Flip round. Mountain rotations or sit-outs. Let's go. Hip bridge next. Whew. Holy moly, guacamole. Squeeze at the top, squeeze your glutes at the top. Back of the legs too. I want you nice and straight from the shoulders to the knees. So not up here with ribs flared. Stay nice and tight. Extend from the hips. Very good. Halo slam. Come on, you've got it in you. Okay, push-ups next. Push-up jacks. So at the top, crush the inside of your arms together, big chest contraction. Okay, alternating extensions. I think I've said a different name for these every time. Does it even matter? Okay, let's go. Back of the legs, bum, see that? I've not even moved my spine yet. Now lift. Just shows you when to break the two movements apart. Then you make it one. Okay, 2 more rounds to go. Set number 6, high knees. Let's go. I'll tell you, I look forward to seeing you all back here and seeing you doing this workout when I can see you. Make sure you are all keeping up with me. Keep the knees up, knees up, knees up, come on. Very good. Scapular push-ups. If this one's a bit uncomfortable, you could be lying face down and doing a prone T or W. Or you could do TWYAs. Some of you may be asking, what are those? You can see them on our YouTube channel. Very good. Flip round. Mountain rotations. Hope you notice I'm practicing my rolling skills here through the sets. Hip bridge next. Okay, when you're lifting up, extend the hips, consider a slight tilt. Halo slams. If you want, you can add in a little bit of calf movement as well. Just don't overcomplicate the movement, as contradictory as that may sound. Push up jacks. Okay, alternating extensions next. So hopefully that fatigue is just slowly building up over the sets. Nice steady heart rate. Right, last round. Hope you're ready for it. High knees. This is the one where I want you to give 100%. Even my sweat's sweating. Holy moly. Keep going, keep going. Scapular push-ups next. Definitely prefer position with the straight legs. Make sure you're bringing your shoulder blades across the back of the ribs as you come up. Okay, mountain rotations. Keep that spine nice and fixed. A little movement's okay. I don't want you to rocking too much left to right. Keep the weight over the hands or the shoulders and wrists directly in line. So not here. Hip bridge next. Let's go. Very good. Halo slams. Nearly there. 3 exercises to go. Even if you're doing this in the house, you've got a medicine ball. A good idea as well. Okay, push-up jacks next. 2 more movements to go. Nearly done. Alternating extensions to finish the workouts. Let's go, you've got it in you guys. So I'm also reaching that arm away from my body, see that? And the leg as well. Nearly done. And that, holy moly. Right, that is the Super 7. Really hope you enjoyed that tonight. So we made a couple of tweaks, 7 rounds, 7 sets, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds to get to the next station, and it's still roughly a 30-minute workout. So thank you so much to everyone who took part tonight. If you'd like to ask us any questions, please comment below or leave us a private message. You will always be able to access these videos via our YouTube channel, JP's Gym. The quality is very, very good as well, 1080p. So thank you so much, everyone. Obviously, apologise in advance if there was any poor connection issues. Unfortunately, in the environment we're in the gym, I don't really have the option to change that. But thank you so much to everyone who took part, and good night.